Knights will kick it off to get us underway. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. To throw, it's Mateer. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. He wants to go deep. It's caught, and what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline. They used the chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Unloads to the right. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit in coverage that forces the incompletion.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. The sure hands, it's Singleton. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little...
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35.
All right, good news. The game just got started. There's still a lot of football left to play. The bad news is, though, you've already now turned it over and handed the defense an interception. Quarterback's going to have to be more dialed in with his decision-making in this game.
Finds his tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Tebow. Got his man. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
One of the most difficult things about this slot receiver is his shiftiness and his athleticism. He's very, very difficult to tackle after the catch.
And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
On 4th down, looking to pass. He's got it, 1st down and more. And the Black Knights are stopped, but not before getting the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Bauman. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? He wants to throw it again. Fires to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Bringing it back at the 20. Touchdown, Rock Chalk. How about this defense taking one back to the house? That's one of those plays you put a highlighter beside it, can really swing a game.
100%. There's a couple plays a game when you go back and you look, you're like, man, that changed the whole outcome. What an unbelievable play by the defense, not just to get the turnover, to score the points off of.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. looking downfield. It's Tebow. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, this guy shot out of the cannon. 2 catches on the opening drive, and finally going back to him again. This time, they don't hook up, but he's a guy that needs to touch the football often, and I think this offense has to keep trying to find ways to get him involved.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Be interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row.
Well, we saw earlier in the game, after not getting it on third, going for it on 4th down and having success. So you got to wonder, after that incompletion, are they going to try that again and stay aggressive here on 4th?
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. He's got it, and more than enough for a first down. And he's marked down right there, but a good pickup, and it'll be a first down. The Black Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's White. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
All down at the 38-yard line, and a big pickup of 15 yards there.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. See his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Tebow. Under fire. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. They'll run the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance.
Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going.
That is a huge play early in this game. We came into this thing wondering just how aggressive this offense wanted to be, and there you go. First half, 4th and long. We're not bringing the punter out on the field. We've got a guy that we think can read the defense and deliver a strike, and we've got playmakers stretching the field vertically. They show you how dangerous they can be on that last 4th down there.
Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. To the air, it's Tebow. And the pass is incomplete, and that wraps up the first quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Quarterback may change this route. Might be looking to run. Going to try to get it himself. He's going to be a little bit short of that first down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble.
And this defense did exactly what they wanted to do. You force the passing situations. Now what do? Now you can drop back, play pass. And when the quarterback scrambles, now I just route.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Flying out to the left. The 30. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Kansas. The defense putting points on the board.
It's really hard as a quarterback because you got your eyes downfield. You're trying to find an open guy. You're trying to negotiate the rush, and all of a sudden people are swatting at the ball. They hit you. They knock it out. Got to do a better job next time of keeping two hands on the ball so you don't get it scooped and scored like what happened right there.
And he makes the fair catch deep in his own territory, and he might have a question or two to answer about that decision. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. A designed run for the quarterback. There he goes. He's loose. The 30. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds. His first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Got the quick pass.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with that to the catch.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Back to pass, it's Tebow. Got his man on the outside. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. No movement from the field goal unit. The offense is out there to try to keep this drive alive on 4th down. Hauls it in, the first down and more. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. And the Black Knights look to keep this drive humming. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Black Knights! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Time to take a shot. Holds it in on the left.
And, man, he had nobody around him. That has got to be embarrassing for this defense. When you let someone that deep downfield go completely uncovered.
One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
How frustrating is that? You're that running back. Where were you supposed to go? There was absolutely no lane for him on that play.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Scanning the field, it's Mateer. He'll take a deep shot here. Grabs it inside the 15. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
Well, it's a second catch on the drive, and that's obviously a massive play for this offense. And he's starting to prove to his quarterback here that he's winning his one-on-ones, and he deserves some more looks.
keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And I understand what the offense is trying to do. Use the wide side of the field, right? Use all that space, pitch on the outside, get on the edge. But the defense was too disciplined. Great job setting the edge, not letting him get outside, making the big tackle.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it.
You've got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Ready. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. The holder will kneel at the 24, a 34-yarder coming from the right hash. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And I like the way this defense just finished. And I know they're trailing, but they didn't give up the touchdown. Got a little bit of momentum. Not much time left in this first half, but you got halftime to make some adjustments, come out with some energy, but a nice stop here.
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Pressure coming. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. Just enough time to get off one more snap. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Jackson. And the Jayhawks will kick it away to start the second half. Looking for daylight from inside his 20. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Tebow. Quick strike complete. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32. Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. The Black Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Quarterback running on the draw. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Bauman. Still running at the 40. Hits the afterburners. Touchdown, Army! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Man, tight ends do so much for your offense. They block like crazy. You pull them, you use them all over the place. And when you got a guy that can do this, it's just the cherry on top of the sundae. Making big plays, going half the field plus to get the big touchdown.
From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. He tries to take the top off. And he gets the foot down. It's a catch deep along the left sideline.
Man, I love this offensive approach, man. All gas, no brakes. You got the lead, so what? Continue to do what you do. Find those one-on-one situations and continue to stay aggressive.
Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawk. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll get this drive started from their own 26. To the air, it's Tebow. Good timing on the quick out. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Black Knights come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Caught near the sticks, it's Barber. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. To the air on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to throw it. Grab near the marker. It's Bauman. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. The Black Knights are moving quickly down the field. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
There's nothing better than being a defensive lineman and a defense period that pressure the quarterback, that gets hits on him and make him feel uncomfortable, especially when you come into their building. You get everybody really, really quiet. It's a great feeling.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught behind the line. It's Barber. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Makes the grab. He's got a first down. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
That's how you have a short memory. That's how you forget about the big play that just happened, and you line up in your stance and you respond. Great job by the defense, lining up, getting after the quarterback, even after they made a big play.
He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive yards.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Dropping back, it's Tebow. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. The offense changing the play. Looking for the touchdown on third and goal. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
All right, interesting decision for you now. How confident are you in your offense? You got a big 4th down. It is early in the game. Do you feel like your guys can go out and generate a touchdown, or do you want to play it safe and kick the field goal?
Sends it back in motion. Wants to go up top. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Black Knights! Fit it in the window for the score. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. They're kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? From inside the 15, here's the return. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Kansas 24, Army 21.
They go back to work in the final period of this one. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. Dropping back, it's Mateer. It's complete to the right. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one.
How about this offense, man? You got to love it. Late in the fourth quarter, you have the lead. They don't get conservative. Staying balanced. Run, back it up with a pass, getting the first down, a few more first downs, and you can walk out of here with a W.
And his throw is incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And he finally missed one, right? I mean, he's been pretty hot, right? 5 passes in a row. He's been moving the ball around, different platforms, different receivers. Just done a really good job spreading the ball around, and he's human. He finally missed.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Kansas.
This defense forcing them to throw into tight windows. They need another stop on 3rd and long. Just keep swinging it. Fires to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Timeout called there by the defense. Desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow. But this carries big-time risk on 4th down. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47.
Well, what a play by the defense. They're trailing here in the fourth quarter by 1 possession. Able to steal it away now and put their offense in position to at least go tie this game.
Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Back to pass, it's Tebow. Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his 2nd interception of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
And man, did the defense just miss an opportunity that they could have turned the lights out with the lead, get the football back here. Missed opportunity. Maybe this offense now can take advantage and swing some momentum in this football game.
Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Got it in the middle. It's Jackson.
He's just got a knack, doesn't he? Just finds his way out of things and scrambles outside the pocket and then makes plays, gets completions. It's just so frustrating for a defense to try to bottle his talent.
It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line.
Yeah, and a really nice job by the QB seeing. Linebackers are a little bit soft playing pass. Give the rock. Hand it off. Let the running back do the rest.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. And the Black Knights will line it up on 1st and 10. Quickly complete. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28. 2nd down play. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Might be changing the route. Might as well give it to him again. Can't get him to the ground. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
And this offense, they got another positive game, but I think they're going to have to start pushing the ball down the field a little bit. Got to make some plays. That clock is not your friend. You got to speed up, maybe work the middle of the field a little bit, but make sure we get first downs, and the rest of the time work the sidelines.
On the move. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. Trying to keep this drive alive. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. Pushes ahead. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1.
And you got to bang a timeout right here. You've got 2 left. After running the football, save as many seconds as you can to give yourself an opportunity to come back and win this game.
Can the D deny them on second and goal? Quarterback Steve trying to power his way ahead for a few. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this one. Third and goal. Heftiness coming out on the goal line. They'll try to sneak it. They'll stop him short on third down, in this defense trying to make sure they stay on top. Trailing and getting deep in the game, they'll go for it here on fourth and goal. Quarterback keeper. He's not going to get there. A big stop for this defense on fourth down.
Offense is stopped.
The Jayhawks backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. On first down, the quarterback sneak. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about, what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice. There's no doubt this team has a lot of talent, but we just need a little bit more to ensure that this doesn't happen next week.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.